Friends, you're welcome to the Business and Trading Hub, your home of business and investment ideas, education and inspiration. Please, I want to ask that you kindly subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification bell so that you can be alerted when new videos are uploaded. Today, I want to talk to you about 5 ways to come up with great business ideas. 5 easy ways you can come up with great business ideas. Okay, have you been thinking of ways of starting new businesses, but you don't have the needed idea to start the business? Today, I'll be showing you 5 easy ways that can help you to start world-class businesses that could transform your life and provide jobs to many people. I want you to know that ideas rule the world. Ideas rule the world. You just need one business idea, one good business idea, and you'll be on your way to creating a world-class business that would provide jobs to thousands of people and also make you prosperous and wealthy. You just need one business idea, one good business idea that would transform your life, transform the lives of many, as we have seen in recent history. Okay, we've seen in recent history about how some persons, individuals like you, ordinary individuals like you, have created great businesses that have transformed the lives of many. All right, some examples of such businesses are Google. Okay, in about 20 years ago, there was 20 or 25 years ago, there was no Google. But you see how Google came into the business sphere and transformed the way we do things. Okay, Google is one example of great business ideas that have been created over the past 3 decades. Facebook, Alibaba, Airbnb, it's pretty new. Airbnb, Netflix, Instagram, Amazon, Udemy, Coursera, YouTube, even YouTube, beautiful business idea created by an individual just like you. All right, created by an individual like you. All right, many great business ideas have been created that have been very successful over the past 2 and 3 decades ago, and you too can create one. You can create a great business idea that will transform how we do things in the current dispensation. And I'll be showing you in no distant time how you can actually achieve this. All right, number 1, there are about 5 ways you can come up with great business ideas, and I'll be sharing with you those five ways. Number 1, brainstorming. You need to brainstorm. Brainstorming is mostly the first step to take if you want to start any new business. You need to brainstorm ideas. You need to brainstorm, think of ideas, think of businesses that you could possibly start. It's not time to filter. Just write down any idea that comes to your mind, any business idea that comes to your mind. This involves just going to a calm location. Just go to a calm location and make a list of businesses, any business idea that comes to your mind, write it down. Okay, you just have to make an exhaustive and extensive list of business ideas that come to your mind. Okay, try to make the list exhaustive and intensive. Make it exhaustive. Just don't select, just write them down on paper. Later, you now filter out the one you would want to go with. Okay, keep writing anything that comes to your mind until you have nothing else to write. That's brainstorming. Once you are done making your exhaustive list, it's now time to review your list. Okay, you look at each business idea one after another and assess them to see which one would be a good fit for your intended location in terms of availability of market. And you also need to consider which other businesses, okay, that are around there, the intended location, that thrive, the competition and other things. Okay, the capital resources you need to be able to actualize the business or to kickstart such business. So first of all, brainstorm. After you have brainstormed, Make an exhaustive and an intensive list of business ideas that comes to your mind on paper, and then you now review the list and now filter out the best one that could be the best fit for your business intended location, the available capital within that you have, and also the competition and different other resources and factors that that are in your favor. All right. So the number two way you can come up with great business idea is to identify problems around you, and find ways of satisfying these problems. Identify problems around you and find ways of satisfying these needs. Identify problems around you and satisfy ways of satisfying these needs. Every great business idea comes from trying an attempt to solve an existing problem. Okay, every great business idea comes from an individual's attempt to provide solution to existing problems. All right, so the best business idea comes from solving problems that you or others face every day. If there is something in your life that frustrates you, there's a high chances that plenty of people also have such challenge. If something makes you uncomfortable, if there is something in your life that makes you uncomfortable or makes you unhappy, there are chances that several other people feel uncomfortable and unhappy because of that same thing. So when you come up with ways of fixing that issue, you're on your way to creating a great business. So come up with a list of different problems that you face while you go about your day's activities. A list of problems that you face or things you feel could be done better. All right. So once you have a list of about 10 different problems or more, 10 or more different problems, you try to brainstorm about 1, 2, or 3 or more solutions that do not currently exist that could be that could potentially solve that problem. All right. So you'd actually identify pain points and come up with solution. And you'll be on your way. When you identify pain points, challenges, and come up with possible solutions, you'll be on your way to starting successful business. So, what are the ways you can? What are the ways that you can actually come up with such problems? Look around you. What are the things that pose a challenge to you or that you are not happy about in your environment? And find ways of providing solutions to them. So the best business ideas come from solving problems that you or others face every day. Okay, so number 2, we said you need to identify problems around you and find ways of satisfying the existing problems or needs. Now, number 3, the third way of coming up with great business idea is to find ways to improve an existing business around you. Find ways of improving existing businesses around you. Sometimes actually you don't really need to reinvent the wheels. You don't need to reinvent the wheels all the time. Okay, sometimes what you just need to do is to identify existing businesses and find the loopholes or the shortcomings of such businesses or services, existing products or services, the shortcomings in those products and services, and find ways you can improve the business, the product or the service in order to provide better experience for customers, better time saving, better product and services. All right. So what are some ways you can improve existing businesses? What are some ways? There are some ways. Let me give you some ideas of some ways you can actually improve existing businesses around you. Number 1, you can think of incorporating better customer experience. All right? Think of a way of incorporating better customer experience in such a business. And you'll be on the way to creating a modified business idea that would be better than the existing what it currently is. All right? 2, you can think of reducing costs. How can the business be done in such a way that cost to consumers is reduced? Okay, what are the ways this business can be done in order to reduce cost of purchasing the product or cost of purchasing the service to consumers. Okay, that way can provide a modification to the business. Number 3, you can think of ways of reducing time wastage. People, most in the 21st century, people do not like wasting time. Okay, if existing businesses provide the needs of provide the needs or satisfy the needs of customers, but it is done in a very long time, you can think of shortening delivery time or reducing time wastage. When you save time for people love patronizing services that save their time. Okay, people like patronizing services that save their time. So you could think of ways of reducing time wastage in existing businesses. All right. Another thing, you can think of better service delivery. Better service delivery. This is very important, especially in developing worlds, in developing societies, in developing worlds. We don't really, most developing countries do not really pay more attention to better service delivery. Okay, you need to provide services in a top-notch in a way that it is delivered to customers in a very conducive and good way. Better service delivery, better customer experience. Okay, better customer experience, better service delivery. You need to think about that. Okay, more conducive location. How can the business be done in a more conducive location? This also has to do with service delivery and also customer experience. Think about the customer. What else can be done to existing businesses that will make customers more happier, that will make them more happier, that will make them more comfortable, that will save their time, that will give them reduce costs, that would give them better service delivery. Perhaps you need to change the location. Okay, let me give you an example. In Asia and in Africa, if you go to a mechanic workshop, it's always dirty. The mechanic workshop floor is always dirty and unkept. Okay, so if you go to Western societies, mechanic workshops are not that dirty because the oil is not allowed to spill around the floor. So mechanic workshops are not meant to be very dirty. So you could develop a mechanic workshop that would represent what you have in other developed societies. Okay, so that is more conducive location. Increasing efficiency efficiency is very paramount to customers, all right, to consumers. Efficiency, how your product, do they really satisfy the needs of customers or consumers in the long term? Do they really last? Or do they have good long-term serving? Do they serve long-term? Do they stay do they pass the test of time? So you could think of increasing the efficiency of the product, reduce cost, reduce time, improved experience for customers. Okay, better service delivery. All these go hand in hand. So coming up with business ideas doesn't always mean that you have to focus on inventing new products or services. That is to reinvent the wheel. No, you don't necessarily have to create an entirely new business. Just like in the transportation industry. Previously, we used to have taxis. You have to come out on the road to get taxis. But Airbnb came up as a modification to the existing transportation business, whereby you can actually book your ride from the comfort of your office or your home, and the ride comes to pick you up. Okay, so and the driver comes to pick you up wherever you are. That is not an entirely new business. It is a modification of the existing business model, whereby the traditional taxi. All right. Same thing with the hotel model. Okay, over in the past 2 or 3 decades, hotels, there was no Airbnb. But you see, Airbnb is just like a modification of an existing hotel, hospitality and hotel model business. So you can think of things like that. How you can improve existing businesses. All right. So if you could just easily adapt an existing business or introduce a new benefit that makes people better. Think of a new benefit you can introduce to an existing business that will make people's life better. So number 4, copy a business idea from another environment and adapt it to your current location where such business is not yet in existence. Copy a business idea from another environment and adapt it to your current location or another location where such business is not yet in existence. So there are several businesses that exist in other locations around the world, especially in Western countries or cities or countries that are not yet in operation in your location. Okay, you can actually get this by traveling. When you travel, when you explore the world, you get more ideas about businesses that are in such societies, and you can think of bringing it back home to your current location or city. And you don't necessarily have to call it the same name. You might want to make it a franchise. Talk with the current company in the foreign land, and you can be a major distributor of such products, or you could be a partner, or you could have like a franchise. Now, if you don't want to go in that way of having a franchise, having a franchise, or becoming a distributor, you could also create your own product with another name, similar product in a new land with a business idea you've gotten from a foreign land. All right, so you might want to travel to a new city or country to explore and gain experience and have a more advanced world view. Okay, traveling should not only just be for tourism. When you travel, look around you. What can you learn from the new environment? What businesses exist in such new environment? And how can you transpose? How can you copy? How can you adapt those business ideas in your home country or your home city? All right, so getting new market for existing products have been proven to be a good way of generating business ideas. All you just need to do is get a new market for existing products, new market, new location for existing businesses, and you'll see if that business could succeed in the existing location, the foreign land. It's supposed to succeed in your own location. All right, so in the process of traveling and meeting new people, you see different markets, gain new insights, and to be able to gain new business ideas. So copying those foreign business ideas and implementing them in your local market could be a good move. All right, it could be a very good move. So you can try that as well. Next time you go for vacation, next time you go for a foreign trip, open your eyes. Okay, open your eyes and observe, and you could find a good business idea that would turn out to be successful in time. Okay, now number 5, convert your hobby into a business. 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 All right, so you need to explore your passion. Explore your passion. Every human being has passion, has strengths. Identify your strengths. Explore your passion. Identify your strengths, or what you are good at, or what you actually simply love doing almost effortlessly, and think of ways you can convert them into products or services. Okay, think of ways you can convert your hobbies into products and services. Your hobbies, your strengths, things you do almost effortlessly. Okay, those could be potential business ideas. When you are doing something you love, it's never considered work for you. Okay, when you are doing something you love, it's never considered work for you. And this would be even great when you turn it into a business. It could be even great when you turn it into a business. Examples of things. Okay, what are the examples of things that you could turn into business? Some examples of hobbies that you can turn into businesses. Number 1, you can talk about hairstyling. So some people that are naturally gifted, or perhaps they just picked up the skill of hairstyling, and you do it free for your friends. You style the hairs of your family members and friends. That could possibly be a great business idea. Painting. I have someone, I know a brother who actually paints. That could be a business idea. Singing, you are gifted with natural singing, natural voice, good voice to sing. That could be a potential business idea. Writing, some people are great writers. You could explore that. Researching, jewelry making, fixing jewelry, storytelling. These are hobbies that could be turned into businesses. Photography, babysitting, traveling. Okay, they have been great. The travel industry has been booming over the past few years now. Okay, people are migrating from one location to another in search of a better life, and some persons have successfully turned their traveling hobbies into business ideas. I've seen YouTube channels that are basically built on travel. The YouTuber travels from one location to another and makes videos of the environment and posts and uploads. The YouTuber is a traveler, and each new location or new city he or she travels to, she makes a HD video of the environment and uploads. That is a business that is a business idea born out of a hobby. All right, that's just an example, a good example. So everyone has things that they do on a regular basis or a semi-regular basis. And if you are good at any of these things and you're looking for a business idea, you might just want to think about turning your business idea, your hobby, into a business idea. If you're good at anything and you're looking for a business idea, have you considered turning that hobby into a business idea? All right, so you are one idea away from creating a world-class business that would provide jobs to thousands of people across the world and also make you very wealthy. You are one idea away from creating a world-class business that will provide jobs to thousands of people across the world and also make you very wealthy. Okay, so in the process of creating a new business, you end up creating jobs, transforming the lives of people, putting food on the table of many, and as well, in the process, you become wealthy as well. Okay, so do not relent. Think of business ideas that you could bring up. Okay, whether or not you have the resources to make it to achieve it, it's not a problem. I'm going to create a new video on how you can, from my experience, how you can raise capital to do business. All right, I'm going to create a new video on how you can create capital, how you can raise capital to do business. Great ideas. Okay, so for now, do not think about the capital. Just think of getting the business idea, and other things will come up later. So I want to thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you so much for watching our video. Please, I want to ask that you kindly subscribe. If you are yet to subscribe to our channel, like our videos, share our videos, and you can also comment on the video. If you need me to mentor you personally on one thing or the other, you want to partner with me, feel free to contact me. My contact details is in the description box of this video. I want to thank you so much for watching once again, and do have a wonderful and lovely day. Bye.